Yo, what's up? Welcome in, everyone. I'm gonna give this a shot here. Last time we kept dropping connection, and that was causing us to be unable to restart the stream for some reason. So, not too sure how that's gonna look for today. Excuse me. Hopefully we don't have any issues like that. I did finally set up my Google Fiber appointment, so fiber is coming. Hopefully that should help with some of this stuff. I mean, Mediacom is just straight up trash. So, yo, Werewolf, welcome in. Hope you're feeling better from last week. Remember, you weren't feeling too hot, so hopefully this week finds you feeling a little bit better here. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully the internet holds up for us here. And yeah, let's see what we're gonna build today. So we've got a few things on our list here. Yeah, that's the old one. This is the current one. So we've got a few stuff. No, I have not. You can pop over there. I've been working through a backlog of sets, but I haven't bought anything new in a while because I have so much extra crap right now to build. Let's check it out here. Oh, there we go. Wow. 7,000 pieces. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, there's been a lot of illness going around where I'm at too. My partner was sick over these last few days, and had to get them some soup action. Let's blank this stuff out here. And boom. Where is it? Oh, there we go. She's big. My goodness. They don't make this easy, do they? There we go. Pretty cool. Out of stock on this one. Wow, they do look really nice. Zoom in on this a little bit. That is sweet. We're still in for yeah, the astronomer's stuff. I do want to get the black one is better. We'll look at those in a second. I want to revisit my, yeah, see they've put out even more. Already the fourth one is announced for this. But I still want to get this one at some point. Top up kit, just extend the tower there a little bit. I mean, I still want to get this at some point. Let's check it out here. This one? Let's see. Is there a trains section? Oh yeah, there is. pieces descending. Oh, the planetarium? Oh, you meant this one. Yeah, this one's sick. Look at all that detail on the interior. It's pretty sweet. Oh man, there's a lot of cool. Drops pretty close, but yeah. Wow, 10,000 pieces for this one. That's a lot. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at all that detail. That's incredible. It's pretty cool. I mean, 300 euros, 7,000 pieces, though. Pretty sweet. All right. Let's roll up, see what we're going to rock here today. 20, that's a re-roll. Keep us in suspense. 17, that's the Tranquil Garden. Okay, another big set. I cannot roll these small sets to save my life here. All right. Let's not dox ourselves accidentally here. Tranquil Garden Lego. This is gonna be fun. Got this on at a really good deal. Let's get a picture here. Preferably one without a watermark, so I'm not stealing someone's intellectual property. Oops. Yeah, this'll. No, it's not link. I don't need the link. Okay. Oops. Oh, she's tiny. There we go. Okay. And this is set number 10315. Tranquil Garden. All right. We'll scratch this out here. Yeah, we've got, I mean, this one's big. This one's kind of big. This one's big. This one's kind of big. This one's like medium. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's still quite a few. But, yeah, I don't know. We just keep rolling big set after big set here. But let me grab this guy here, and we will get started here on the unboxing. All right. Yeah, I happened across this at the big box retail store Sam's Club while I was getting supplies for work. Single solitary box sitting in one of the aisles. So I had someone scan it for me because there was no price, no anything, no stickers, no nothing like that. They said clearance for $56, I think it was, something like that. Got sticky tack on it here. Yeah, 50, I think it was like 56 or 57 bucks or something like that. So basically half off. Not like the super craziest. I mean, I've seen people get like absolutely insano prices for things before, but still pretty good. Man, this is annoying. It's annoying. All right, so we're gonna unbox it here. Pretty cool set. Didn't have this one super high on my radar, but I mean, at the clearance price, you know, we're not mad about it. 1,300 pieces should be pretty fun. Cut this. I don't know if we're gonna save the box on this one. I don't think, with it not being a set that has intellectual property, I can't really imagine that this is going to be a set with a tremendously high resale value. Get all our bags out here, see what we're working with, get them organized. Here we go. On the instruction booklet, we got that pulled out here. Quite a bit of bags. Pretty cool. Let's get our 20 insider points. Big deal here. Okay. Set that over there for a second. And that's page 11. So at least 11 bags. 4, 8, 2. Probably use that one. Keep that one out for now. 10, 3. There we go. Bag number 1. Set that right there. 6. Oh. 9. 7, 8. These are unnumbered. We'll just slide those up there. So let's see. So 11 bags. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Ready to pull those back out there. Let's see. Finish this up real quick. Register. It's for me. All right, I got my 20 points. Get into it here. Bag number 1. And our instructions. Got kind of bent up in the box here, but that's okay. Let's see here. Go VIP, yes, we know all about it. Alright, these days, being in nature is becoming a rare occurrence. We are an urban, technology-dependent society, but we need nature to relate to each other and understand ourselves. This Lego Tranquil Garden, inspired by Japanese gardens, at least symbolically brings nature to your mind, which is one of the most important things for our lives now. Yeah, nature's cool. Nature's pretty cool. Wow, look at this guy's mustache. Pointy. Alright, so we got bags 1 and 2. We'll get our housemaid here. Then this whole base plate area is going to be the next 7, and then 10 and 11 is going to be a couple of big cherry blossom trees on there, so pretty cool. Kind of reminiscent of the botanicals in a way. Obviously, in a way, it's reminiscent of the botanicals. It's got a bunch of plants, but Also, definitely its own thing, too. This set. A small scale display model. So. Yeah. Yeah, the base plate is, I mean, it's going to have a big footprint for sure. You can tell. 7 bags of base plate, but it's a pretty base plate. We'll see. Yeah, I thought the build of this didn't look like super interesting to me, which is why I didn't really have it on my radar, but getting it at a clearance price, that was enough to convince me that it was going to be worth it. And who knows, it might surprise us with some stuff, but we'll find out. We'll find out together here. I would guess that it's not anything super crazy, but it is going to look nice. That much is for sure going to be the case. Definitely want to zen it out here. Maybe... Let's try to... Let's sort by mood here. Mood. Calm. Only calm. Ambient calm music. No one else need apply. We're in chill out mode with our kitty. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? Come here. Come here. Come here. One of you. Who wants to get picked up? Headlock. Say hi to the internet. Say hi to Airwolf Kitten. Oh, you're so wiggly. You're so wiggly. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I've just opened a new box, which I always get excited about. Come here, Mr. Big Boy. Oh, God, you're so big compared to her. You're so big. Yeah, I know. I know. All right. Yeah, I stayed over at my partner's place last night, so they're freaking out. They're freaking. Okay. Get these. Slight color variation between these. You can see the 2x1s are a little darker. Kind of weird. I think they're supposed to be the same color. These ones look closer. It's just these two that are darker. Weird. Picked up my cats and now there's fuzz all over everything. Classic. Classic. All right. Okay. Get a little bit of detailing on our floor here, or maybe these studs will be to hold down some furniture or something like that. Okay. Let's see. Keep extending these. Lots of jumpers. Lots of jumpers. Whoa, baby. There we go. But yeah, those trains are pretty sweet. You gonna pick any of those up, Airwolf? I would definitely consider it at some point, but I really want to get more of the astronomer stuff, or the castle. I would still do the castle too. We're probably fairly I mean, we still have a decent backlog of stuff to clear, so not certain, but I could definitely see us picking up an order from Blue Bricks again at some point during the summer, because that tends to be like a lot of the Lego stuff doesn't go on really sale and stuff like that until the end of the year. Oh, I did this wrong as hell. Okay. There we go. Yeah. And like, there are some Lego sets out now that I would really like, but it's hard to justify full price on anything. Feels like you can basically get any Lego set at a discount if you're patient. The other Lego set that's out that I really want is the medieval village, and to a somewhat lesser extent the Dungeons and Dragons set, the like Red Knights or Red Dragon Keep or whatever. Those are like the two. But I missed the Mimic. I missed getting the Mimic action. These gates are cool. Like Japanese style gates here. These can fit onto these unevenly spaced jumpers because they've got a variety of connection points, anti-studs, and then since these have gaps in them, they can fit into the center pieces too. These dot towards the front, okay. Like so. And are these symmetrical? I should have looked before I started putting them all. I think they are. They have injection mold markings in a corner though. Let's make sure we're facing those all in. Injection mold marking right there. So face that in towards our house so it's not super visible. These ones are directional, so we don't really have a choice to be hiding that stuff. Just a little bit of added detailing to try to hide as many of the injection mold markings as we can here. Sometimes easier said than done, but these ones we can at least. They just face each other, one at the end of the 1x4 and then one on the 1x1, and you just face those towards each other. They are hidden completely. Put some upside down ink pots in these. slow drop them. Make sure to drop a few. These have them too. Pretty faint, but yeah, this is good music for this. All right. Success. Oh. We got a little kettle here. Kettle's gonna get some nice clear water in it. Bloop. Drop that right down in there. What else do we got here? We got a teapot, so I assume most of this is, whoops, dropped our water. Let's just set that there till the end. So I assume some of this to be tea related. C-clip, just one. I think there'd be an extra one of these. Couple of bowls here, so maybe this is like a soup ladle. Oops. Gold, black, not sure what that is. Got some soup to put in here. These do not attach via stud, so you're gonna need to be careful with this stuff here. Here's our tea kettle. Maybe it's tea. Could be like green tea. Put our water back in there, so we're already in delicate mode here. Here's a whisk. Okay. And this is gonna sit right in the middle there, like so. Pretty cool. Nice good level of detail in there. And then, yeah, we've got some extra pieces here. No extra C-clip. Maybe there's just more to come. We can just leave those on the tray for now. I'm almost out of the little bags that I keep the extra pieces in, which means I've probably almost built 100 sets, because I think that's how many came in the container I bought, 100 of the little bags. I mean, they, I've used a few of them for other purposes too. Storing other small little objects. All right, bag number 2. Finish building our tea house here. Okay. This little house is going to drop down over these, I think. It's really the only thing that makes sense. And it'll be attached probably by those just two studs, which will make it removable if you want to check out the detail of that T stuff we just set up. Pretty nice when they have it stuff easily accessible like that. And this is going to be open on one side too, which is going to keep it kind of visible as well here. Right. Get everything nice and secure here. Okay, cool. Right, hold up the corners here. Try to keep all these corners sharp. Probably we'll put stuff in the middle at some point that would help us even these out if needed, but right. Oh, just a real quick 18 little windows here. White shutters here. All right, 4 down. All right, 6. That's one side done. 2 more. Just feels like too much pressure every time you put these in, but well, Lego says it's allowed. Just feels like it must be damaging them, but they only have but one purpose. Oh my gosh. They are not symmetrical. You know what? It's fine. Doesn't bother me. I'm not even going to look at the rest of them. I'm not even going to care. Because this is our zen'd garden. We don't need everything to line up. Just so. No. fine either way. All right. There we go. Mister, you want to come up? Sit up here if you want. That's a good boy. That's my good kitty. Thanks, friend. Thank you. Thanks for getting hair all over everything. Let's just maybe take just a little break to pet him, because he is going to shed all over this stuff. You're a beautiful man. Can't see him. He's down here, purring away. Mr. Floppy Ears. Beautiful kitty. All right. I'm sorry, boy. I'll pet you more later. Shake. Oh, God. Didn't work at all. So staticky. Whatever. It's just part of having cats. Oop. All right. Alright, then we got another layer of this to get everything groovy up top here. Butcher. Indomitable. He must cuddle. Okay, boy. If you come up here and sit nice, do you need me to pet you? Or can I keep building? Hmm? Come here. Oh, my good kitty. How is that? Is that nice for a kitty? You can just sit there and take care of yourself. You can chill in my lap all day. But I'm going to keep building here, boy. Building up our roof here. Okay. Right? Yep. Leaving a gap. What you doing? You're silly. Gosh, I just love my cats so much. It's very distracting. Alright. Then we got these cool corner pieces to put in here, I assume, next. Nope, not next. First, we're gonna flip this guy over. Get some gold going here. Mr. Beautiful. Oh, you're a good boy. Okay, and then these all along the bottom. Right underneath the tiles here. I think this is just detailing. This like rail here. Okay. All four sides here. Sorry, boy. I bonked you with my elbow. Oops. You're okay. You got a thick skull. Beautiful man. What you doing? What you doing? You're handsome kitty. Yeah. You're nice. Alright, flip this back over. Let's see here. Looks like no break in the sides, so it should be like this. Cross to the gap in the plates down here. Mister, getting your fuzz on my stuff. Roof tile, actually a roof. Talk about these being roof tiles all the time, but like most of the sets we're building aren't buildings. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're silly, man. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these corners like flip up. Cool. I wonder if these are a new element or if these have been used before. Not sure, but they're sick. What you doing? Silly kitty. Hey, that's not for a kitty. That's not for a kitty. I was playing with my headphone cables. Goofy man. You're gonna have to get down if you can't stop messing with the cables. Oh, my silly boy. My sweet boy. Making biscuits on my arm. You're a nice man. Yeah, that's really nice. Thanks, boy. Thanks for being so sweet. Thanks for being so sweet. All right. Alright, time to finish this bag up here. Roof corners. Alright. Then we're gonna add this. Like, yep. There's for sure gonna be cat hairs stuck in this set now. Oh well. Okay. There we go. And let me guess, this on top. I don't know where those go. Oh, all of it on top. Okay, that makes sense. Bonk. Bonk. And gold ice cream, which we have an extra. Okay. And now this is going to click down over our tea stuff here. Doesn't want to go. Why? Whoop. What's preventing? Maybe that. Right up flush with it. Protect our soup. Hopefully that's got us here. All right. Can't turn it up too crazy because of those soups in there, but yeah, looking pretty nice. Show it off right here. Nice little detail inside. Looking pretty good. Yeah, it is a nice house. Looks very chill. I would have some tea in there. All right, let's set that back here for now. I'm going to go bag number 3, and yeah, big base plate time. All right. So let's get bag number 3 opened up here, and we'll get into this, see how far we get today. Like an hour in. A little less than an hour in here, so still definitely some time. This feels like the sort of set that we can knock out in 2 sessions. I would guess. I mean, but we'll see. And we're going to open this up as well. Okay, so we got our 2 big giant ones. 2 medium and 2 small. We're going to start with a medium here. Yeah, that is a strange one, isn't it? It's probably going to be a little uneven on the foundation. We could have done it backwards, or we could have done it right ways. I guess this is kind of the backwards way. We could build this in any order. We could build those cherry blossoms first if you wanted to. You wouldn't have anywhere to put them really, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised that this wasn't the starting point, honestly. Given that, it feels a little strange to leave the house just floating in the cosmic void for now, but it'll be all right. So we're already getting a little bit of detailing here, maybe. And then, yeah, this is base plates, but we're doing different colors. Like this layer that we're putting in now is probably going to be at least somewhat visible to justify these different colors and shapes here. Sure that all of our studs are depressed evenly so that they sit nice and flat. Yellow. Bright yellow. Okay. Bright yellow. All right. That's everything for step 48. Okay. Get the small guys here on. And then, oh, okay. This is interesting. These wing pieces go down. And then we've got the dark green to line up and create a nice little line there. Interesting shapes. Extend out the dark green a little bit here, here, here. I kind of wish we would have done this before. Okay, this one is gonna lock some of these pieces in a little bit here because we're still a little flimsy on these guys here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stay open. Instruction booklet. All right, and then I'm gonna go zag our way back over here. This is pretty cool. Not super complex, but it does look nice. And then this area we're gonna go like so. Similar idea. Introducing a new color though. And then get some patches going over here. Whoa, baby. Don't slide off now. Okay, so here our path kind of angles this way. Cool. Cool shapes here. Back to this rich forest green. Oh, here, let's get these in because these are gonna, yeah, these are gonna make everything feel more secure here. Oh, yeah, that's better. Make sure everything's flat here. This is the sort of stuff where the real Legos really make a difference. I feel like on a lot of knockoff Lego sets where it's like a big flat piece, they just don't want to lay flat quite as well as this all does. Okay. I think that's everything here. Oh, baby. Come on now. I need a freaking paperweight over here. Oh, yeah. Almost forgot about my Topo Chico. Okay, so here we go. And here we go. Gives an idea of the footprint of this. Pretty sweet. Don't know where I'm going to put it. I feel like with the tree pieces and stuff, if I leave this out at like coffee table level, that my cats are just going to absolutely terrorize this set, would be my guess. But we'll see. Okay. This on and see. They're sitting decently flat. This is a little warpy wobbly right there, but we'll take care of that, no doubt. All right, let's just lay it flat here. Very good. Okay. Waste no time covering up a seam here. Getting stuff looking nice. Keep our path growing on its windy way here. And second bit of decorating here. Okay. More of these yellow. I feel like the yellow stuff is probably all going to get covered up at some point, but what do I know? What do I know? Path is snaked over to here. Okay. Let's see what I did. These guys are supposed to be a 1x6. What did I do to goof this up? Nothing that can't be ungoofed. Thankfully. Alright, ungoofing process complete. That's bag number 3. Alright. Looking pretty nice. Giving a sketch of an outline of how things are going to look along here. And that'll be time for bag number 4 here. So let's grab that. Let's see, 11. So if we get through like 5 or 6 bags, we'll be at like the halfway point, roughly. Feels doable. Split this one into 2. It's not terrible for a set that only costs us $50 or whatever, but I mean, it would definitely, oh my gosh, it would definitely sting a little bit if we'd paid the full $110 for this for it to be going so fast. But whoa, koi printed pieces. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh man, we'll show those off a little more once we get them placed. It'll be easier to get the camera focused with something under them, I think. Okay, so we got lots of water. Place our screen here. All right, but first, we're gonna fill in this corner here. Boop, nope, here. Boop. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's a pretty simple build, so thereby goes by pretty quickly here. One of the downsides here of a otherwise pretty cool set. Okay. Get one over here too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Looking good. Now over here we start up here. Okay. We asked for calm music. This is a little ominous, but whatever. It is still pretty calm, I guess. It's just a spooky calm. I suspect this will be where the house sits. There we go. almost lost him, but we're safe. This bag's almost completely done except for all of this water. Okay, a couple bricks in here. Oh, I missed something over here too. In the previous step. This and this. So now combined with our bricks, we're getting a nice little topographical gradient there. Brickman Mosaics, welcome in. How are you doing today? We're just checking out this here Tranquil Garden set that we got on clearance. Pretty nice. Pick up a little discount on this bad boy, and we're checking out the build now. And yeah, it's been pretty chill so far. Nothing too crazy on build techniques or anything like that. But we've been trying to get into the kind of zen atmosphere of it, which kind of fits with the vibe I'm normally trying to cultivate on here anyway. So okay, here we go. Brickman Mosaics. They knew you were going to be stopping by. We got some mosaic action to do here now. So let's see here. Starting here. Okay, so this is our riverbed. It seems very interesting. Let's get this all close at hand here. And we've got multiple fishy prints, so wait a minute. I missed something. I think I did. Yeah. It's these guys. Okay, there we go. Right, now we're good. Ready to tile in these guys here. We're just gonna go layer by layer right down here, right after I check for cat noise. I'm getting pestered by cats earlier. Let's see here. Okay. Oh yeah. I like when they have these rivers like over top of a pattern like this. Ends up giving a really nice depth to the design. Looks good. Like, if I recall correctly, the tree house has an area that's kind of like this as well. So let's see here. We got some orange guys and we got some spotted guys here. So I'm gonna start off with a couple of these orange dudes. One here. And one here. Kind of circling around each other. Definitely seen Koi do that before. Right. Okay, 4 rows down here. We've got these 4x1s. Gonna kind of help speed us through this straightaway here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we're using all of these 1x4s right now. I ordered a bunch of these trans light blue pieces to make a hockey rink MOC, and I never got around to doing it. I should revisit that at some point. Got a whole mess of them. Okay, here we go. So now, step, start to get a little weird here. So we're going to angle some stuff. Still going to try to treat this like horizontal rows as much as possible here. Okay, we got one of our spotty koi here. He's going to be facing south here. Doesn't seem to want to sit on there flat. There it goes. Okay. Okay. One, kind of tricky. You gotta pay good attention here while you do this kind of stuff, lest you inadvertently mess up your pattern and have yourself a bad time. But I think we're doing pretty well so far here. As a matter of fact, I think that does it for this step. Okay. So that's where we're at here. Looks cool. I really like the look of the koi fish printed pieces. And the winding bed of the river there. Pretty nice. All right. Next up, we are gonna go like so. Under the yellow, very interesting. And we're also going to drop in a little flagstone right here. There we go. Okay. This one drops down. Cross. Okay, then we got another koi here. An orange one heading east. Tranquil Garden indeed. This is very like Bob Ross vibes right now. Just chilling Making our koi pond here. Very enjoyable, especially after a somewhat hectic morning. I went into work for a little bit to help them out with some big orders that came in, and man, we got it done, but whew, it was not easy to push out that much pizza that quickly. And I still got to go back tonight, so certainly not mad about a little bit of meditative tiling here. Pretty good time for it. Okay, I think I used everything out of this one except for the koi. So go back over here. And we're going to use one of those koi, a spotted one heading west. Just a couple more tiles to tile on this step here. Out of the 1,300 pieces, I wonder how many are just in this river here. Could add it up looking at these piece counts for these steps. It's a lot, definitely. More than 100. So that's like 1 out of every 13 pieces in the set here. All right. Starting at the top, working our way down once again. Just like a typewriter, row by row. Okay, time for an orange koi, heading north. Like the use of the different colors, and over to the black here is going to give this a lot of like depth and feeling like the river is really dropping to a lower depth over there. Gonna be pretty nice. Maybe this would be better to do by pattern like this. There's a repeating pattern right here. That. And we can kind of see, yeah, I kind of broke from my typewriter strategy here a little bit, but I think this is going to be good. Just felt easier all of a sudden, so I changed my strategy a little. I think that's okay. It's like Bob Ross said, this is our world. We can do whatever we want here. Right. So we got these guys, little lily pads floating here. They must be sitting on the surface, and especially over these darker, deeper waters over here. nice. These little intermittent studs are kind of nice. They give the water like a nice little bubbly presence here. Plus, it looks like we're gonna use them a little bit to gussy some stuff up here. So let's see. Start over here with a nice, easy pattern. Maybe we'll go like sideways typewriter here, since everything seems to be kind of oriented more in that direction at this stage. Making sure to pay attention to when we need to get our remaining koi in here. Stone here. Go ahead and drop these in both now. And here is our last koi doing their little dyad thing here that they do. Swimming near each other. Getting very close to the end now. These tiles. It's not quite pushed all the way over, which means this one won't fit. Just 2 more rows here. Boop. 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 And boop. All right. So there we go. Our river looks really nice. Looks even better on camera almost than it does in real life. The depth really shines through. Very cool. All right, let's see here. We got a little blurb here. Pond shapes usually represent kanji, a system of Japanese writing that carry significant meanings such as kokoro or heart. So this pond just looks like a J to me. I feel like kanji are usually a little more elaborate than all that, but what do I know? I am but a silly Westerner. So this koi is kind of hiding underneath one of these lily pad guys here. Once we get these guys on, I'm going to Google kokoro kanji and see what I can see. Normally we're very fastidious about making everything like line up in kind of a somewhat rigid way, but we're just plopping these guys on here because this is nature. And nature does not follow rigid patterns. I mean, sometimes it does, I guess. Nature does a lot of stuff, but it doesn't always follow rigid patterns. This one also partially covering up a koi. It's like a nice little, swimming underneath the lily pad there. All right, let me see here. Kokoro kanji. pretty. Yeah, it's got kind of a swoop to it. It's also supposed to have a couple dots out yonder, so I'm not sure, but I mean, it makes sense that if they named that one specifically, that's kind of what they were going for there. All right, bag number 5. Should be able to get at least one more done here. The last 2 bags look kind of small for the trees, so maybe we'll have this be our last one. Oh, this is a pretty small bag too. Okay, maybe we'll do bag 6, because this is going to take like 2 seconds, I feel, based on what I'm seeing here, component-wise. Let me in. There we go. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take us terribly long to bust out here. Let's see, spread it out a little. Okay. Build up the little riverbed here. It's kind of like a clay colored slope here. Right. We got, ooh, C-clips. Probably gonna hold those guys, I'd imagine. That's it for that step. We got support struts here. We got... Okay, so whatever this is going to be kind of hidden in the mud here. Yep. Okay. Oh, baby. Here we go. Look at that. So there's our foundation for the house to sit on. Holy. Sit up on a little hill here. Okay. So no, these are not going into the clips here. They're just going to sit like so. Very interesting. All right. Covering up the top of our mud here. Cool. gaps for these things are going to be like modal pieces that you can move around, I'm pretty sure. Zen garden style. Alright, and then right across these slats, we're going to go boop. And boop. And boop. And we're going to leave this one open, like we said, we thought we would. Okay, so yeah, spots there. Okay. All right. Technic pins exposed on the side there. Okay. And we're going to kind of gussy up our secret holes here. Kind of blend them in a little bit more here. This one might still be a little conspicuous. Okay, and then what about covering up these bright red guys? Kind of, but not completely. Not at all sure what we're doing over here. This is interesting. Okay. Yep, we were right. That bag took all of 5 minutes there. Pretty small. So we will do one more. We'll do one more here, and then we'll probably call the stream there, because otherwise we're going to get into a situation where the amount remaining on the set is going to end up taking like way short. Which, you know, I don't know. But we've been going for about an hour and a half already, so I reckon if we do one more bag here, we'll be pretty close, unless this one is also like microscopic. But no, this one's pretty chunky here, so this can serve as a good stopping point. It'll be a little over halfway through, but that's fine. If we have a little extra time next week, we can maybe peruse some online deals a little bit, or maybe we can roll for what the following week's set is going to be. Something like that. See, can't remember what I have going on next week. I don't think anything in particular. But yeah, this is a nice chunky set. Lots of big blocks in here, so we'll really beef up whatever we're doing here. Like, for example, making another one of these flat 2x2 areas. Where's that go? Right here. Okay. Yeah. Set has a pretty big footprint. I've just broken down a few sets in my house too, and I just don't know. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I cleared a little bit of room, but not any room that's big enough for a set like this. Maybe it'll fit in the IKEA cabinet. I don't know. Alright, blocks ahoy, so we're going to build up both sides of the riverbed here. So I was dead wrong about all these colors mattering here. Just spacing. Sure, sure, sure. I see what we're doing now. Okay. Let's get this put together, and I think it's going to be a bridge. I recall there's that bridge, so that's probably what this is all about. That'll be fun to do next week, presumably. Come on. Little big pieces here. It's easy for stuff to hide. Where's my other gray L? Gray L? Oh, there it is. Haha. Perfetto. Alright, so more C-clips. Sits right here. Oh. Oh, nope, not quite there. Little fella, face the same direction, probably good. Ooh, and another one of these, alright. So I like that these have slightly different depths to them. So like whatever you move around between them is at least going to be like, you know, you can create different layering opportunities. Okay. Here's our other mud bank. Cool. Adds even more depth to the riverbed here. Okay. But the slope kind of tapers off down here. Very cool. Oops. Covering up a little bit of the water here. It's alright. Welcome back, Katie. You're going to get some pets very soon, my boy. Very soon. Keep you patient for me for a little longer. Maybe leave those plastic bags alone because they're not for a kitty. I know, it's hard to resist. Excuse me. Not for a kitty. Thank you. I know you like that crinkly stuff. Hey, get out of here. Oh, it's playtime, huh? You freak, man. Oh, you got a beautiful tummy. Ow! Alright, Gozer, I'm gonna play with you when we get done here. Just a little longer. Just a little kitty misbehaving. Excuse me. Excuse me. He doesn't know. He doesn't even know about the internet. Little guy. Gozer, give me 10 more minutes, bud. And then we'll play like crazy. Oh, here we go. Here's our blocks. Chunkify this a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Got a few more yet to really build this up here. Oh, when was this supposed to go in? Perhaps right now. Bowser, stop it. Okay. Boop. Interesting that these all have these Legoredo textured bricks next to them. I don't know if that's going to be some sort of mechanism or if it's like a gravestone thing, or I don't know. If it has some cultural significance of some kind, maybe, or maybe it's just a mechanism. We'll see next week, probably. Right. Chonk, chonk, chonk. Oh, we're real landscapers today. This is in. And we're gonna build this stuff up around this. Where'd my music go? Whoa. There we go. Well, we've made it almost 2 hours and we didn't lose the internet this time, but it's too late for you, Mediacom. If this is you bargaining with me, we've already achieved what we want to achieve here. Okay, it's all set up, and now it's gonna get covered up by stuff. A little bit of negative space in here cuts down on the amount of bricks they have to use, and also makes it set a little bit lighter than it otherwise would be. Yeah, we're going to be leaving this at a pretty good stopping point, I think. Looks like our landscaping is going to basically all be done, and leaving us plenty of time to do some gardening next week when we get back to this here. Mud. Mud. Not mud. I love that those red 2x4 bricks are in there. Pretty nice classic Lego piece. Get involved. Let's get a little bit of depth and shapes going in our yard here. Oh. Did it reconnect? Well, it actually reconnected. Right? My music die again? Internet? Audio track is unavailable. Are you sure? Audio track is unavailable. Are we streaming? Nope. Internet's down. Reconnection successful. Okay. Music? Okay. All right, it actually reconnected. Nice. We would have had to finish this up either way. But I'm glad we'll get to keep the stream live for this last bit here. Yeah, the last couple of weeks we've had problems with that where it like drops and then it won't reconnect to OBS. Very annoying. And like for other people, I'm sure it's no big deal. They just relaunch the program and then edit the videos together, but I know nothing about video editing, and I don't think I have a program even capable of doing it, so. Alright, we got some shapes around our little hidey holes there now. Kind of off camera there. Let's scooch this up a little. There we go. My mistake. And then get some going up here as well. Along the riverbank here. Okay, lots of these quarter circle pieces to get these nice little soft ridges here. These guys over here too. We'll see how the bridge construction goes next week, but for now, get it on there. Okay. This is really, we're getting our chores done here. We're getting all the yard work done so that next week we can do the fun flower arrangements. Alright, it's looking nice here. I like that the riverbed kind of slopes down and isn't as tall as it is over here in all the sections. Alright. Running out of big pieces here, but we still got a lot of these. Okay. All the way around. I guess we've got 4 just around here with these. Well, guys, I wonder if there's a reason why these have to be this way, or if it's just a looks thing. Like coiffed lawn all around. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I assume that's gonna go there. We'll just leave it there for a second, but we're not technically there yet. There we are. Now we're there. Okay. Lego sets surprise you sometimes when you assume you know what you're doing, but this one, or at that step at least, is not a surprise. Okay. Whew. Need to go to the bathroom. It's good timing here. All right. So same stuff here, basically just mirrored. Yep. All right. Covered up in the same way, or partially covered up, I should say. All right. And that is bag number 6. And so that is where we're going to leave it for today. thank you so much for watching, you guys. Much appreciated, and hope you had a nice, relaxing day here, getting our house built up and our yard for this. It's looking pretty nice. So yeah, we should be able to get back next week here to finish this up and make everything nice and pretty and chill here. And until then, hope you guys have a nice week here. We'll see you next time.